In today's video, I am going to teach you how to use Hlookup in Microsoft Excel. Hlookup is useful when your data is laid out horizontally, meaning the column headers are across the top and the information you want is found in a specific row. To get started, open your Excel worksheet and look at cell layout. We are going to build a small table that includes months, and then use Hlookup to find a revenue value for a selected month. First, type month into cell A1, revenue into cell A2, and expenses into cell A3. These labels create clear headings for what the rows represent in your table. Take a moment to double-check that you are placing each label in the correct cell, because Hlookup relies on the arrangement of the table. Next, you will enter the month names across the top row. Type John into cell B1, Feb into cell C1, and Mar into cell D1. This is the horizontal header row that Hlookup will search through. After you type each month, make sure you see it aligned with the correct column, since each month will map to the values underneath it. Now we will add revenue values that correspond to each month. Type 5,000 into cell B2, 7,000 into cell C2, and 6,500 into cell D2. This row 2 in our small table, is the revenue row. Hlookup will be able to return values from this row once we identify which month matches the lookup target. After that, enter the expenses values so the table is complete. Type 2,000 into cell B3, 2,500 into cell C3, and 2,200 into cell D3. With both the revenue row and the expenses row present, you can see why Hlookup is so flexible. It can return data from different rows based on the row index you specify. At this point, your table should show month, revenue, and expenses on the left, and the months Jan, Feb, and Mar across the top, with their corresponding numbers under revenue and expenses. Next, we are going to set up where the lookup will happen. Type search month into cell F1 and found revenue into cell G1. This helps you keep the worksheet organized and makes it clear what the input cell is and what the output cell will display. Now you will provide the lookup target, meaning the month you want to look up. Type Feb directly into cell F2. Once this cell has the value you want, Hlookup can search for that month within the header row of your table. Before entering the formula, click on cell G2 to select it. This is important because the formula will produce its result in the selected output cell. Selecting the right cell ensures the answer appears exactly where you need it. With cell G2 selected, type the formula =Hlookup F2 B1 D3 2 false directly into cell G2. Then verify that the formula text is correct. Each part has a purpose. Hlookup will search horizontally across the top row of your table range. It will look for the value in F2. It will examine the table B1 D3, and the 2 tells Excel which row within that range to return the result from. After you confirm the formula, press the Enter key on your keyboard to run the horizontal search query. Now Excel should display the revenue value that corresponds to February, using the revenue row within your table. Because FARLs is included, Excel will require an exact match for the month name rather than guessing based on partial text. Take a quick moment to compare what you see in cell G2 with the revenue value you entered earlier for Feb. If it matches, you have successfully used Hlookup to retrieve horizontal data based on a selected header. And that covers everything you need to know. And that is all there is to it.